Hello and welcome back to another video. Today we will be looking at the Oritech mod. This will be similar styled to my Create 6 video, so I'm just going in blind. I don't know anything about this mod. I've already seen it, but I've seen it's been getting some traction lately, so I wanted to try it out, and it looks pretty fun. So I guess let's just get straight to it. This is all the stuff the mod adds, and it's this. Okay, that's actually quite a bit of stuff. Okay, where do I even start? Looks like we need energy, this fluid transfer, item transfer. Okay, oh, let's maybe. Okay, I'm. Where do I even start with this? So let's try to make some magnetic coils. Maybe let's try this, and we need steel. Okay, maybe not coils, because that seems pretty easy to make without any machines. Let's just pull this out. Okay, it's a multi-block, but how do I craft it? We need 9 machine cores. What are machine cores? This one. So okay, that's cool. So now we have a refinery. We need some power though, it seems like. Okay, we're gonna take a look at these tools too in a bit. That looks really cool. Yeah, so let's try to maybe look into some. We can. How do we get a banana? There's no crafting recipe for it. Is that like a banana tree or something? I don't know. Okay, we're gonna place this at the end of the video. That seems really cool. We'll do that at the end of the video. Okay. So we need. Okay, this stuff seems pretty crazy. This seems like a pretty big mod, and going in blind for this seems like a pretty bad idea, but we're gonna do it anyway. So how do we actually get power? Particle accelerator? What are these things? It looks like there's a nuclear reactor we can make. Seems to be some sort of steam boiler as well. I really like that it's like pixelated and stuff, though. That's cool. All this stuff looks cool. I like the textures and everything, but we need to figure out how to get power into here. Wall, I just need to be rectangular. Okay, I mean we can use the creative energy storage just to see this work, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe get an energy pipe here. Okay, we'll look at the power generation in a little bit. We'll just stick with this for now. What can we use a refinery for? we can make quartz. Looks like we can use sand to make some of this other stuff. Maybe we should have a goal to actually craft something in this video. Alright, so we're actually going to look at power for now, so I can kind of understand the mod a little bit more before we go ahead and just build a nuclear bomb. So it looks like there's a few generators here we can look at. Looks like they all just need a machine core. No? Maybe? Oh, there we go. I do really like the animations here. So I assume we can just put in some like biomass and stuff. And looks like we can just put in all the fruits and stuff as well. So we just take like some seeds. Oh, I hate that noise. Oh god. I don't like how wet that sounds. I'm staying away from that. Okay, so we made a little bit of power. We can also use a lava generator. Yeah, it looks like we just put in... Can you put in a lava bucket into this? We can. And I assume there's like somewhere we can just input it into? I don't know. So like a fluid tank or something? Fluid pipe? Tank? There's a tank. There's a portable tank though. Okay. We just put some lava into there. Do I need like a pump or something? Oh, this is all pretty confusing. I don't know. Okay, we can add add-ons as well to this. What kind of add-ons though? Okay, I'm not quite sure to be honest. If we just do energy pipe, just do that. And then we can just have some sort of machine. We just do that. Yeah, that puts in power to that. But is there any way to pump fluid or anything like that? Oh, what did I do there? Oh, there we go. Okay, so you can pump it in. Can we like craft lava somehow? Doesn't look like it. It needs energy now. We just take an energy pipe. Okay, so that pumps, right? But is there a way to make them infinite like in Create? Yeah, I'm very Create brained if you couldn't tell. So this is kind of, I don't know. I'm just wondering, is there a way to have an infinite source? Because it would be really useful for something like this then. Okay, so we can, that's cool. And they have different production and we can use add-ons and stuff to make them work better. Let's look at the fuel generator then. This just needs machine cores all around it. It's like a full engine. Okay, that's cool. Then I assume we just put fuel into here. Fuel, some sort of maybe turbo fuel or like diesel. Yeah, okay, cool. What about the regular generator? I assume that's just, we just put coal into there. Okay, so these look like the main ways to generate power. This seems to be maybe the best way to do that, because this produces 256, I think, while the others, the basic just 32, bio 64, the lava also 64. So this seems the best way to generate power, but it looks like nuclear reactors seem a bit more difficult to do. Maybe we'll do that a bit towards the end. So that's how you generate power. But I wanna try some stuff. Oh, solar panels. Okay. So I guess just solar panels too, that we can use for power. A laser. That seems kind of fun. Oh, this. Okay. There's a lot of ways to make power, it seems like. We have a steam engine. And this, we use these steam boiler add-ons. Okay, we can do that now. And that makes steam. Now can we output it? That doesn't seem like that works though. Okay, that's how you're supposed to chain it. Okay, that's... I'm not sure how useful this is, because you'll need a generator in the first place to make the steam. Unless, is there a different way to make steam? I guess you can refine lava. Probably a better way to do it. Okay, anyway, we've spent a lot of time looking at power generation. Let's actually try to use some of these other blocks. Okay, so we need lasers apparently to power this. Why is it pointing at me? That's freaky. I don't know. What can we use the atomic forge for? Oh, this is one of the things we need for the bomb, don't we? Okay, a lot of this stuff seems a little difficult to make. Maybe I'll do a follow-up video actually trying to make a proper like factory to actually craft a bomb, because I don't think I really have the time to do a lot of this here. I do want to see this work. Okay, I think we have to use this. I'm just looking at the wiki because I want to actually be able to use this stuff too. That's one issue with this. It doesn't really explain much at the moment. It does look like there's an in-game wiki, but you need an extra mod for that, which I didn't know about. But it would be nice if you could explain things a little better. Yeah, you have to press on the bottom there. Alright, so we're gonna create the Heisenberg compensator. And that's one of the things we need for one of the bombs for the Manhattan module. Yeah, you need 4 of these. So we know how to craft those, kind of. Adamant looks like it's just nickel and diamonds, which I assume there's some way to craft it or auto get it somehow. Oh, you know what? There is quarries, so that's probably the way you're supposed to get most materials with this. Maybe, I don't know. Let's just do this. Let's just, I want to see this because apparently these can also break blocks. I should have power now. Okay. So they can break, and they pick them up too. Okay, that's good. That's pretty cool. So it's like a block you can just, like an auto miner in a way. Yeah, this honestly seems like a mod I'd have to really play around with and probably make multiple videos on to kind of understand, because there's like quite a bit of stuff in this mod, and without like looking at the wiki and stuff, it might be difficult to actually understand some of this. Okay, but I'm interested in making a nuclear reactor, so let's do that. Okay, there's quite a bit of blocks here. Let's just assume we need walls, so let's make it 5 by 5 maybe. Oh, look at that. So let's get an energy port here. Maybe get fuel and coolant here. I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe do something like that. We cover it up. Okay, this is iron stuff. I replaced all the vents that I had in there with these heat absorbers, and I hope this is actually going to work now. So these need some sort of fuel. Let's just get, I guess, uranium pellets. Is that like an item storage or something? Doesn't seem like it. I'll just get some chests and item pipes. Alright, and let's just... That's not a good sign. Okay, maybe let's not put in the fuel first before the other stuff. That would probably be a good idea. Alright. How about let's get coolant? Some sort of coolant? What kind of coolant can we put in here? Can you like put in like ice or something? Yes, you can put in ice. Alright, so let's get one of these. Let's put in some coolant into all of these. Clearly I don't know what I'm doing. I just redid it and I made it smaller so we only have one reactor rod in here. Let's hope this doesn't explode the thing. I don't know if this is the way to do it, but well, it hasn't exploded yet. We are producing 128 RF tick though. So I mean, this would still be like, I think this here would still produce more than this reactor. So it's definitely not the way to do it. It is working. This is a bit complicated for what I've ever really played with. So if you've played with this mod, let me know like how I can make this better and stuff. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. It just seems like something I would probably play around with. So I think we're probably gonna end it around here. I didn't go through much. Let's be honest. I didn't do much. There's a lot more to this mod, so I'll probably come back. I do actually want to look at this stuff real quick though. This does seem pretty cool. Okay, I did not think that would just... That seems pretty busted. Okay, a mace. Does it do anything? Is it just a pickaxe? What's this? Shift right click. Area effect. Oh. Okay, it only has 2 modes. Maybe it has more. What about this? Doesn't seem to have anything either. What about this jetpack? It needs air. Oh, maybe it doesn't need air. Okay, this stuff does seem like kind of really cool. Oh, and this stuff's unbreakable. Oh, it's definitely expensive, but it's really cool that it's unbreakable. This just looks like a jetpack with an elytra on it, but it only goes up. I wish it just boosted you forward rather than just sending you upwards, but it's still pretty cool. Okay, well, as I was saying, there's clearly a lot to this mod. I probably did not do a good job at all of looking at all this stuff. Like, there seems to be a lot of things. Like, we haven't really played around with the production of items and stuff, but I could make another video on this if you guys enjoy this enough. Trying to make a better reactor, of course, and actually making a bit of a factory with all this, because it does seem like a fun thing to do. Well, there's 2 more things I want to do before I end this video off. I want to place this black hole, and I want to explode this nuke. So maybe let's do this nuke first. Actually, you know what? Let's do this in a normal world, not in this world. We'll leave this for actually testing stuff if I'm ever going to be coming back to this. Okay, here we are in a brand new world, and this is weird. So it's just oil, I think, or something. I don't know. Let's maybe find a village. I was about to locate a village, but there's one right here. So let's just head over here. So let's go ahead and get ourselves this and this. And maybe we can use this railgun to explode this bomb. Right, let's stand back. Let's... Oh, damn. My bad, guys. I didn't think it would do this much damage. Well, that's yeah. Jeez, okay. Looks like it has a custom explosion shape as well, which I do appreciate, because usually in these mods, when there's a explosion, it's just like a big TNT, regular Minecraft TNT explosion. But this looks like it actually has a custom shape, and it has some different blocks that it spawns, which is cool. I don't know if maybe there was an incompatibility with mods and stuff, and if there's actually a big explosion cloud. If there isn't, they should definitely add that, because that seems like a really cool thing to add. Let's go locate a different village. Let's go to a tiger village. Okay, so I'm just gonna place this black hole here. Mind me, guys. I want to know how you even get this black hole. Does it grow? Oh, you know, that was expected. I guess I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit and see if this actually like ramps up and starts taking more blocks. Cause I don't know if this is growing or not. It's going relatively slow. My computer on for a long time, and It looks like it's still taking blocks, but I think it's just gonna keep slowly taking blocks away. But I was really hoping it'd get bigger and stuff. I don't know if maybe you're supposed to like do something with it or something, but maybe that's probably like a reactor or something in there. I have no clue. Let's just throw a whole stack of this stuff in there. Yeah, I don't know. It just seems like it's not really doing much, in all fairness. We're just gonna go ahead and end the video because yeah. But thank you very much for watching either way. This mod seems like a really cool. Of course, didn't really look into it as much as I probably should have. There's a lot more to this mod than I've gone through in this video, so very likely chance that I will come back, especially if you guys enjoy this, and we'll try to make some maybe like factory or something with it. I'm not quite sure. I'd say that's enough there. Let's go here and let's explode this and have my game crash probably. Well, that's quite a big crater. They definitely have. Oh, that's such a cool thing. It replaces the sand with glass. It's actually really cool. Okay, it does look like they have their own like exploding algorithm anyway, because it goes in like layers, which I really appreciate because that means it's very performant. Like if my computer could handle all this, then that big props. Okay, either way, that's gonna be it for this video. It's different than usual, but I hope you enjoyed either way. So let me just make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment if you'd want to actually see me continue playing around with this mod. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.